Engaging in plumbing projects can be a rewarding experience, whether driven by the desire to save money on repairs, acquire a valuable new skill, or even explore a potential career path. The world of plumbing encompasses a wide range of tasks, from simple repairs to complex installations, each demanding a specific understanding of materials, techniques, and codes. Before embarking on any plumbing project, it's crucial to familiarize yourself with the local plumbing codes and regulations. These codes are in place to ensure the safety and functionality of plumbing systems, and compliance is essential. Ignoring these codes can lead to costly rework, potential hazards, and even legal issues. A wealth of resources are available to help you understand and comply with plumbing codes. Local building departments typically offer information and guidance, and many online resources provide access to code information. Investing time in understanding these codes upfront will save you headaches and ensure your plumbing work is up to par. When planning a plumbing project, one of the first steps is to accurately assess the scope of the work. This involves identifying the specific problem you're trying to solve, the materials you'll need, and the tools required. A thorough assessment will help you create a realistic plan and avoid unexpected surprises. For example, if you're replacing a faucet, you'll need to determine the type of faucet you need, the size of the pipes, and any necessary adapters or fittings. If you're installing a new toilet, you'll need to consider the roughing dimensions, the water supply line, and the drain connection. Accurate measurements and careful planning are essential for a successful project. Selecting the right materials is crucial for the longevity and performance of your plumbing work. Common plumbing materials include copper, PVC, CPVC, and PEX. Each material has its own advantages and disadvantages, depending on the application. Copper is a durable and reliable material that is often used for water supply lines. PVC is a cost-effective option for drain, waste, and vent systems. CPVC is heat-resistant and can be used for hot water lines. PEX is a flexible material that is easy to install and is often used for both hot and cold water lines. When choosing materials, consider the specific requirements of your project, the local plumbing codes, and your budget. Investing in high-quality materials will pay off in the long run by reducing the risk of leaks, corrosion, and other problems. The toolkit of a plumber is diverse, ranging from basic hand tools to specialized equipment. Essential hand tools include pipe wrenches, adjustable wrenches, pliers, screwdrivers, a pipe cutter, and a tubing bender. Specialized tools may include a pipe threader, a soldering torch, and a drain snake. The specific tools you'll need will depend on the type of plumbing work you're doing. However, having a well-stocked toolkit will make your projects easier and more efficient. Safety should always be a top priority when working on a plumbing project. Before starting any work, turn off the water supply to the area you'll be working on. This will prevent accidental flooding and potential water damage. Wear safety glasses to protect your eyes from debris and gloves to protect your hands from sharp objects and chemicals. Work in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling harmful fumes. If you're working with electricity, turn off the power to the circuit you're working on. By following these safety precautions, you can minimize the risk of accidents and injuries. Cutting and joining pipes are fundamental skills in plumbing. There are several methods for cutting pipes, depending on the material. Copper pipes can be cut with a pipe cutter, which creates a clean and accurate cut. PVC pipes can be cut with a saw or PVC cutter. When joining pipes, it's important to use the correct fittings and techniques. Copper pipes can be joined by soldering or using compression fittings. PVC pipes are typically joined with solvent cement. Ensure that the connections are tight and leak-proof. Soldering is a common method for joining copper pipes. It involves heating the pipes and fittings with a torch and applying solder to create a strong and permanent bond. Soldering requires practice and skill, but it's a reliable way to create leak-proof connections. Before soldering, clean the pipes and fittings with a wire brush and apply flux. Heat the joint evenly and apply solder until it flows smoothly around the fitting. Allow the joint to cool before testing it for leaks. Threading pipes is a process of creating screw threads on the ends of pipes, which allows them to be joined with threaded fittings. Pipe threading requires a special tool called a pipe threader. The pipe threader cuts threads into the pipe as it is rotated. When threading pipes, it's important to use the correct size die and to apply cutting oil to lubricate the threads. After threading, clean the threads with a wire brush and apply pipe joint compound or Teflon tape to create a leak-proof seal. Working with drain, waste, and vent, or DWV, systems requires a thorough understanding of plumbing principles. DWV systems are designed to remove wastewater from fixtures and appliances and to vent sewer gases safely out of the building. Proper venting is essential to prevent sewer gases from entering the building and to ensure that drains flow freely. When working on DWV systems, it's important to follow local plumbing codes and to use the correct fittings and techniques. Installing fixtures and appliances is a common plumbing task. When installing faucets, toilets, sinks, and other fixtures, it's important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Ensure that the connections are tight and leak-proof. When installing appliances such as dishwashers and washing machines, it's important to connect them to the correct water supply and drain lines. Testing for leaks is an essential step in any plumbing project. After completing the work, turn on the water supply and check for leaks. Inspect all connections carefully, including joints, fittings, and valves. If you find any leaks, tighten the connections or replace the faulty parts. If you're unable to fix the leaks yourself, it's best to call a qualified plumber. Maintaining plumbing systems is crucial for preventing problems and extending the life of your plumbing. Regularly inspect your plumbing for leaks, corrosion, and other signs of damage. Repair any problems promptly. Keep drains clean and clear of obstructions. Avoid pouring grease or other harmful substances down the drain. By following these maintenance tips, you can keep your plumbing system in good condition and avoid costly repairs. Understanding basic plumbing principles is essential for tackling plumbing projects successfully. Water pressure, flow rate, and drainage are all important factors to consider. Water pressure affects the performance of fixtures and appliances. Flow rate determines how quickly water flows through pipes. Drainage ensures that wastewater is removed efficiently. By understanding these principles, you can troubleshoot plumbing problems and design efficient plumbing systems. Troubleshooting common plumbing problems requires a systematic approach. Start by identifying the symptoms of the problem. Then, use your knowledge of plumbing principles to narrow down the possible causes. Check for leaks, obstructions, and faulty parts. If you're unable to identify the problem, consult a qualified plumber. Common plumbing problems include leaky faucets, clogged drains, running toilets, and low water pressure. Each of these problems has its own unique causes and solutions. Consider water conservation when planning and executing plumbing projects. Install low-flow fixtures and appliances to reduce water consumption. Repair leaks promptly to prevent water waste. Use water-saving techniques when watering your lawn and garden. By conserving water, you can save money on your water bill and help protect the environment. Many plumbing projects require permits from the local building department. Before starting any work, check with your local authorities to determine if a permit is required. Obtaining a permit ensures that your plumbing work meets local codes and regulations. It also protects you from potential liability in case of accidents or injuries. When working on plumbing projects, it's important to be aware of potential hazards. Water leaks can cause water damage and mold growth. Electrical hazards can cause shocks and fires. Chemical hazards can cause burns and respiratory problems. By being aware of these hazards and taking appropriate precautions, you can minimize the risk of accident and injuries. Hiring a qualified plumber is sometimes necessary, especially for complex or potentially dangerous plumbing projects. A qualified plumber has the knowledge, skills, and experience to handle any plumbing problem. They can also ensure that your plumbing work meets local codes and regulations. When hiring a plumber, be sure to check their credentials and references. Ask for a written estimate before starting the work. Understanding plumbing codes and regulations is crucial for ensuring the safety and functionality of plumbing systems. Local building departments enforce plumbing codes, which specify the requirements for materials, installation techniques, and inspections. Ignoring plumbing codes can lead to costly rework, potential hazards, and even legal issues. A basic understanding of electrical safety is important when working on plumbing projects. Electricity and water can be a dangerous combination. Before working on any electrical components, turn off the power to the circuit you're working on. Use insulated tools and wear rubber gloves. If you're not comfortable working with electricity, call a qualified electrician. Employ effective problem-solving techniques when troubleshooting plumbing issues. Start by gathering information about the problem. Ask questions and observe the symptoms. Then, use your knowledge of plumbing principles to develop a hypothesis. Test your hypothesis by performing simple tests. If your hypothesis is incorrect, revise it and try again. Seek further education and training to enhance your plumbing skills. Community colleges, trade schools, and online resources offer a variety of plumbing courses and training programs. By investing in your education, you can improve your skills and increase your earning potential. Explore career opportunities in the plumbing industry. Plumbing is a skilled trade that offers a variety of career paths. Plumbers can work for plumbing companies, construction companies, or as independent contractors. The demand for plumbers is expected to grow in the coming years, making it a promising career choice. Consider the environmental impact of your plumbing choices. Install water-efficient fixtures and appliances to reduce water consumption. Use environmentally friendly materials whenever possible. Dispose of waste materials properly. By making environmentally conscious choices, you can help protect the planet. Follow best practices for plumbing installations to ensure the quality and longevity of your work. Use high-quality materials and follow manufacturer's instructions carefully. Make sure all connections are tight and leak-proof. Test your work thoroughly before putting it into service. Document your plumbing projects for future reference. Keep records of the materials you used, the techniques you employed, and any problems you encountered. This information will be helpful if you need to make repairs or modifications in the future. Seek mentorship from experienced plumbers to learn from their expertise. A mentor can provide guidance, advice, and support as you develop your plumbing skills. Look for opportunities to work alongside experienced plumbers and learn from their mistakes and successes. Stay up to date on the latest plumbing technologies and trends. The plumbing industry is constantly evolving, with new materials, techniques, and technologies emerging all the time. Stay informed by reading trade publications, attending industry events, and networking with other plumbers. Be prepared for unexpected challenges and setbacks when working on plumbing projects. Plumbing problems can be complex and unpredictable. Be patient and persistent. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Celebrate your successes and learn from your failures. Every plumbing project is a learning opportunity. Take pride in your accomplishments and use your mistakes as a chance to improve your skills. Adhere to ethical standards and professional conduct in all your plumbing work. Be honest, reliable, and respectful. Treat your customers fairly and provide them with high-quality service. Building a reputation for integrity will help you succeed in the plumbing industry.